Since we're heading out today, could you please move? We'll also take care of the $473 monthly loan. Now that my daughter is arriving, we don't require your help anymore. Alright then, handle everything from now on. Despite all our support for our in-laws, they swiftly shifted loyalty to the younger sibling. As I reached the doorway, bags in hand, I shared something crucial. Oh, by the way, there's a bit of confusion about the loan. No, it's actually as I said. Their expressions went blank. I'm Emily, a 35-year-old working woman, married to Tom for 3 years. We met via a mutual acquaintance who believed we'd be a great couple, and they were absolutely right. We felt a strong pull toward each other from our first exchange. Tom sensed the same, and we soon began dating. Everything flowed easily, and after 2 years, he proposed. I was thrilled, completely in love with him. Our families approved, and we had a joyful wedding surrounded by loved ones. A honeymoon followed, then our married life began. Both of us had jobs, so we split chores. Since Tom had lived solo for years, he was handy in the kitchen, which helped a lot. Even when I worked late, he cooked so we could eat together. We teamed up well at home, living peacefully and with little stress. We cherished our partnership. 3 years went by quickly, and we remained as close as we were at the start. Then something major happened, and Tom's father suddenly got sick, and we rushed to the ER. Dad, are you okay? Tom, Emily, a broken bar. Thanks for coming. I must have overworked. He was a workaholic, and his age was finally showing. I'll need some tests and wait for the outcome, he said. We were worried, but his wife was even more upset. As a homemaker who stood by him for decades, the shock was deep. Are you all right, Mum? Yes, a broken bar somehow. We cared deeply and began visiting more often to help out. A week later, his tests came back. He was discharged, but risks remained. Tom had an idea. What if we lived together with my parents? It wasn't surprising. I'd feel the same if my parents were sick. I'm okay with that. Let's talk to them. Thank you, Emily, Tom smiled. We shared the plan. Live together? His mom asked, eyes wet. We don't want to trouble you. It's no trouble, we're just worried, I replied. Thanks, both of you, she said. They accepted. Clearly, they had been scared. We moved in soon after. His mother took over housework, understanding we were busy. His dad retired early and started healing. Things went smoothly. We were a happy household. Then came a proposal. What do you think about building a new 2-family house? His father asked. It's getting tight for 4 adults, and if you have kids, it'll be cramped. We'd need a larger, lifelong home. But I can't fund it alone. We were surprised, but the idea made sense. Their house was okay, but not ideal long-term. Stress might build. A new, spacious home made sense. After chatting, we agreed. We went property hunting as a group. We needed it accessible for his parents, with room for kids, and close to essentials. It was going to be costly. But since it'd be our lifelong home, we were determined not to settle. Everyone felt the same, so we chased our dream house. Eventually, it was Donia brand new inside and out. Just looking at it lifted our spirits. "This is amazing. I'll stay healthy and enjoy it," said his mum. They were happy, and so were we. "I want to play with our future kids in the yard," I said. "And grill outside and make memories," Tom added. We were thrilled. Life in a new house was incredible. It fueled my career and happiness. Time flew. 2 years passed. Our bond with his parents was still strong. We assumed this would last forever. But unexpectedly, things took a turn. One day, Tom's younger sister visited with her husband. "This house is amazing. Oh, it's unfair only you get to live here." "What do you mean?" "We planned this together," I responded. "Still, living here feels too good for you," she snapped. She often visited and made snide comments about how we lived. "We're paying the mortgage. It's not like we're freeloading," I explained. "If we moved in, it'd be fun," she said. Her words started to sway the parents. "It'd be lovely if she moved in too," Dad said. "It'd make things lively," Mom added. "Hey, we've been here helping all this time," I joked, trying to ease the tension. "I was only suggesting," the sister said. Tom laughed nervously. The parents brushed it off, but they were clearly tempted. They favored her deeply, even their pet did. She looked like a doll, and being born later in their lives, she was pampered. Tom had told me she was spoiled. We were initially surprised when she didn't cause trouble after we married. But lately, her interest in the house grew. "Oh, Emily's back. I'll be leaving now," she said one day. "Stay longer," I replied politely, hoping she'd go. "You're being fake nice," she snapped. "Unwanted guests should leave." And with that, she called to her parents and left. The in-laws were clearly disappointed. Their expressions told all. I felt out of place, often staying in my room. Tom and I ate together quietly. Tension thickened at dinner. The vibe was cold. Tom suspected his sister was behind it. As our bond with his parents weakened, she made her move. One holiday, Tom and I came back from shopping to see unfamiliar shoes by the door. We were confused. "You're finally home. Here we need to talk," his mom said, unusually serious. In the living room sat his sister and her husband. "We're moving in today, so you'll have to leave," she said calmly. "What are you saying?" we asked. "It's not sudden. We've discussed this for a while," she said. "We'll handle chores and care of our daughters enough. We don't need you to." I was crushed. "We'll pay the $473 loan," she added. $473? I repeated, stunned. A house like this for that price is a steal. We were baffled. It was obvious they'd been planning to oust us. "We can't leave right away. We need a week," I said. "Fine," his mother replied coldly. They were excited to see us go. "We'll wait," his sister said smugly. While they were overjoyed, we reflected on the reality. Living with them was now impossible. We found a rental within days and got ready to move. On the last day, I made my stand. take care of everything now, and never contact us again. For all we'd done, they turned on us. But they were thrilled to have her. At the door, I dropped a bombshell. One last thing about the loan. It's actually $1,825 a month. Just so you know. What? They looked horrified. We thought it was $473. You misunderstood, Tom said. It's under Dad's name. We told him we'd pay. I sent $473, and Emily sent $1,352. He only remembered the deposits, not the total. Our parents hadn't really tracked the costs. We can't afford that, they cried. Emily pays that much? She earns more than I do, Tom said. I'm a department head, I added. They were floored. We're cutting, sir. Take care of them yourselves now, Dad said. Please don't go. We were wrong, Mom begged. What, are you abandoning us now? His sister asked. You said you could handle it, so do it, I replied. But we cancelled our old place, she said. Not my concern. You wanted this, Tom said. Your husband barely makes anything, and you claimed family came before money, I pointed out. Their argument was unbearable. We're done, I said. Tom and I left. We ignored the many messages that followed. Neighbors told us the others stayed together, but couldn't pay. Eventually, they had to sell. Even using retirement funds, they were deep in debt. They moved into a small place and worked multiple jobs. Her husband eventually fled. If they'd stayed peaceful with us, none of this would have happened. But it's no longer our issue. Meanwhile, our rented home was cozier than expected. We decided to stay, save, and enjoy life. Watching our savings grow, we found happiness in simplicity, aiming for a better future together.